Good day everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about circles. So let's proceed. First is the objectives. At the end of this video, you should be able to first define, draw, and name a circle and its parts. Second is to identify the various segments related to a circle. And the last one is to demonstrate enjoyment and appreciation of the things that circles have given to them. So let's proceed. Circle. A circle is a closed curve, all points of which are equidistant from a fixed point called the center. Circles are named by their centers using capital letters. The circle on the right is called the circle O. So as you can see here, the name of that point in the center is O. So we call that the center circle O. Next one. Next is the lines related to the circle. First is the radius. A radius is a line segment whose one endpoint is in the center of the circle and the other endpoint is any point on the circle. So here, the radius is a line segment that starts from here in the center going to any point of the circle. And in naming a radius, you start in the center going to any point of the circle. So the first radius is going to name that the line segment OJ and the next one is OM. So let's proceed. Next one is a chord. A chord is a segment whose endpoints are any of two different points in the circle. So that is a line segment. As you can see here, there's a line here and this is a chord, and as also as here. So this, in naming a chord, we can name it line segment JK and also KJ. It doesn't matter the order, as long as the line segment is there. As also as here, line segment MN or line segment MN. So these are the chords of the circle O. Next is the diameter. A diameter is a chord which passes through the center of the circle. It passes through the center of a circle and it is twice the length of a radius. So previously, radius is just just like this, and now diameter is twice the length of the radius. And it says here that diameter is a chord which passes through the center. So let's go back to the chord. The chord doesn't passes through the center here, but it says here that a diameter is a chord, and that means that diameter is also a chord, but a chord is not a diameter. So it is clear? Yes. So let's proceed. Next is a secant. A secant is a line that contains a chord. So what does that mean? A chord is just a line segment, but with these arrows on the end, we call it a line, and it passes through the circle. In naming a secant, the first one is called the line JK or also KJ. Second one is the line MN or also NM. Next one is the tangent. A tangent is a line in the plane of a circle that intersects the circle at exactly one point. This point is called the point of tangency. So, in order to determine that it is a tangent, we're going to locate the point of tangency first. So the point of tangency here in the first line is in the point A. And in naming a tangent, we call it a line, JAK, or also the vice versa. And also here, the point of tangency is in here, and naming it is line MBN, and the vice versa. And next one. Next one is the other basic terms related to circles are illustrated and defined as follows. First one is central angle. A central angle is an angle formed by two rays whose vertex is the center of the circle. Each ray intersects the circle up at a point, dividing it into arcs. So it's called center angle because the vertex are in the center, and each ray intersects the circle at a point and dividing it into arcs. And next is arcs. An arc is a part of or a portion of a circle. The symbol for an arc is this, like that. A semicircle is an arc with a measure equal to 1/2 the circumference of a circle. It is named using the two endpoints and another point in the arc. So for example is here, semicircle is an arc with measure equal to the 1/2 of the circumference of the circle. So here, there are two lines who, 1, 2, 3, go. So here, there are 2 points that exactly 1/2 the circumference of a circle. So, in naming a semicircle, we call it the VEN that has an arc on top of it. VEN or NEV. So, next one. The curve from point V to point E is an arc. So, it is here. And it's part of the circle O and is named as arc VE or VE that has an arc on the top. Can you name the other arcs? Very good. Arc here is called arc NE or EN, and here is arc VN or NV. So let's proceed. Minor arc. A minor arc is an arc of the circle that measures less than a semicircle. It is named usually by using the two endpoints of the arc. So for example, here is the minor arc AB and minor arc BC. So there are only two minor arc of the circle O. So next is major arc. A major arc is an arc of the circle that measures greater than a semicircle. It is named by using two endpoints and another point on the arc. So for example, here is the arc ABC. Here is the arc ABC, which is a big arc, bigger than the minor. So that's their difference. Minor is smaller, only 2 points. And if major arc is using 3 points.